The Lord of Karma is moving on the March 29th to 2025. The Saturn, the great cosmos, leave agreements and enter the spiritual deep water of Pisces. This is not just a regular transit, it is a 3-year cycle of deep cleanings and karmic realignment that will be lost until early 2028 for some, at the end for a long term, for other a brand new test beginning. Today we are breaking down the what is the time of for your Rosy let divine intent. Aries Saturn Transit report. For Aries, the transit of the Saturn into Pisces March 2025 to February 2020 is one of the most significant astrological event in nearly 30 years. This marks the official beginning of the Sade Sati, the first phase, also known as a Shani is there because Saturn is a transit is the 12th house. The focus shift from external achievement to internal discipline, financial management, and spiritual clearing. What is a core theme? The 12th house transit. The 12th house govern the laws, expensive foreign language, isolations, and the subconscious with the Saturn here. You're being asked to pay your karma debit or prepare for a new 30-year cycle. The finance space, the unplanned expense. Money may seem to flow out as the fast as it seemed to in it. These expenses are often linked to health, the family responsibility, or the proper repair. The investment you want to be choose very well. Avoid speculation or trading or get quick scheme. The Saturn in the 12th house punish impulsively. Debit management is a critical time to settle the old loan rather than taking a new one. The career and the foreign travels. The foreign opportunity, this is one of the best time for the Aries native looking to move abroad, work for a MNC or handling import to export business. Success comes from business land. Workplace pressure. You may feel as a sense of isolation at work or feel that your hard work is not being recognized by a superior. What is a hidden enemy? Be cautious of the office politics. Stay neutral and avoid the participants in gossip. Saturn can bring a hidden opposition to light. Relationships and family, emotional distance. You may feel a need for solitude, which partner or family member might misinterpret as a coldness. The family responsibility is there. The increased duties towards the elder the family member may take up much of your times and resources. Testing phase is one of the stable relationships will thrive. It is a time to fix the leaks in your personal life. The health and mental well-being, sleep, and actually the 12th house rules of sleep. You may experience a viewed dreams. Stress management is not optional, it is a necessity. The physical vulnerability, watch for the issues related to the feet, left eyes, or the general immunity. The regular disciplines in a diet or exercising act as a shield. The remedy for the Aries. The remedy for the Aries is Om Brahm Brim Brahm Sa Saniswaraya Namaha. And you want to be love, you want to be donate umbrella, footwears or food to laborers underprivileged is highly affected. You want to be Lord Hanuman worship. You want to do and light the lamp every Saturday. This will be helpful for your life. For Taurus native, the Saturn is a Yogacara planet, meaning it is in the inheritance, well disposed toward your chart because it is ruled in the 9th house of fortune and the 10th house of the career. In this current, Saturn moved into the 11th house, Labachanam, the house of income, fulfillment of a desire, and entire sibling sign, the Vishnu Taurus, the 11th house. The Saturn aspected from the 11th and Saturn cast it 7, but discipline and gauge on. The 11th house impact the physical health and the outlook. 5th house. The 5th house impact the speculation, studies, and romance. The 8th house, the research, optical, unlearned wealth impact the long with the deeper study and transformation. Detailed prediction. What is the Katam revealed? Finance and wealth. Law of storm transition is the mostly potential area of this transition. Study income. You get lot of study income. You can expect consistently financial gain and the recovery of previous blocked out delayed fund. Money flow will stabilize. The proper gain, the aspect on the fifth and eighth house would bring a profit from old investment or expect gain through inheritance, but a new investment must be made with the cautions. The career and professional growth, you want to focus on the long-term effect, and the patients will be finally be acknowledged by superior. The leadership will be maybe offered to those deserving person. The discipline at work we want to maintain, while fortune favor you, the Saturn that 11th demand extreme discipline in your career and the public life to unlock its career. The personal health and the well-being, the health discipline is very important. While not inheritance, malefics in this place, the Saturn aspect on the first house mean you must adapt a strict health routine is very, very, very important. This is the time to the finance the long-term fitness plan or diet. The mental resilience, you will feel more mentally resilience that that more serious than usual. Education and investment patience on the fifth house. This is the period to focus on the long-term investment, such as real estate or secured funds. Avoid impulsive speculation, trading in the stock market. The Saturn had the punish and the recurrence and the reward patience, serious studies for student. This is the time of deep, serious academy focus rather than the casual studies. You want to follow some parigaram for the Rasi. So pray to goddess of Lakshmi and Lord Vishnu. Since Venus rule your sign, the Saturn is a favorable, but worship is the divine couple, providing the stability in wealth. Then the charity. Saturn rule the labors, helping the disadvantages of serving the elders or donate the blue-black object on Saturday is highly recommended to the satisfy the Sani Rasi. Thank you. Gemini, for Gemini, Mithuna Rasi, Saturn transits through Pisces Meenam Rasi from 2025 to 2028 is a karma defining period. As a Saturn for occupy your 10th house, Rajya Sadhana. It brings intentional focus to your professional, social standing and authority. Below are the 50 specific predictions based on the Jadagam Kattam. The tracks is chart and Saturn 3 special aspect on your 12th house, 4th house, and 7th house. 15 prediction for the Gemini 2025 to 2028. The massive career shift. You are like to experience significant changes in your job role or even a complete career pivot. Sudden hire, a reward, a right action, peak a professional pressure. Your workload will increase sustainably. You will be expected to perform a very high level with the little room for error. New authority under leadership. If you have been consistent and promotion or a leader role in your stable organization, you say highly like during the transition. The property and real estate focus due to the Saturn 7th house on your 4th house. You may invest in land, buy a new home, or undertake a major renovation. Mother health. You will be need to take care attentive to your mother well-being. There may be a minor chronic issues that require a disciplined medical routine. A domestic detachment. You might feel a sense of emotional distance from your home life because your mind is constantly occupied by your professional responsibility. Foreign connection. Saturn, the third aspect of your 12th house, the suggests gains through a foreign company, export, import, business, or working for a multinational corporation. Plan the expenditure very carefully. It will be flow for the property or travels. That will be structured expense rather than wasteful losses. Relative check in marriage. That the 10th aspect on your 7th house bring a nonsense energy to your marriage. Superficial issues will need to be addressed with a maturity. Business partnership is very important. It's a very formal, legal binding. The partnership will The partners will be take care of yourself. Once again, I want to talk a lot of things to you. The public reputation you want to maintain, your society. In society, your status will be grow. It will be based purely on your integrity. Any post hidden mistake would have come to light if you are not careful. Educational persistence. For students, especially those in a law, engineering, or administration, this is a period of a deep, concentrated studies leading to long-term success. Physical fatigue. You may experience exhaustion or burnout. Saturn demand that you balance your intense work schedule with a strict sleep routine. Legacy and ancestral ligand. You may find yourself dealing with the ancestral property or following a traditional family career path that you were previously ignored. Delayed, but solid reward. Don't expect instant result. Saturn in the 10th house is slow, but the success is but the success is grand. Right, you got it my point, I think, clearly. Your point is clear, means you can do it very better. Data is very important. So next point we'll go. So you want to be maintain some remedies, workplace integrity. The most powerful remedy is being a punctual and honest at the work. Avoid office gossips. And you want to be do at Lord Hanuman worship and lot of on Saturday providing food or black flags to the underprivileged. Mantra. Om Shani Swaraya Namaha. On take time on Saturday evenings. So thank you very much. Follow all the rules. For Cancer, the Karka Rasi, the Saturn transition into Spice, the medium Rasi from 2025 to 26. Well, Saturn, sorry. For Cancer, Karga Rasi, the Saturn transition to Spices, medium Rasi from 2025 to 2026 is a period of a profound the karmic relief of after entering the heavy pressure of the Astama Sani 8th house. Saturn move into your 9th house to Bhagyastani, while the Saturn in the house of fortune does not give a free luck. It provides a writer's reward for your positive trouble. Have the 50 specific prediction based on your Jatagam Katam. The 15 prediction for Cancer, end of the dot space, the intensive mental and financial pressure. Financial pressure. What is that? What is that? And fortune, luck will now follow your effect. Project that were stuck for the last 2.5 years will finally start moving for the spiritual level. You will develop a deeper, more disciplined interest in spiritual Vedic science or ancestral traditional. Akula Devam, the foreign travel and settlement, Saturn present in the 9th house is excellent for the long distance travel. Visa P or working with the international client. The relationship with the foreign, you may face a serious discussion with your fathers or paternal figures. Their health may require attention or you may take on their responsibility. Gain through mentors. You will find a strict teacher or mentor who will push you toward professional excellence. Listen to their tough love. The financial recovery, Saturn third space on your 11th house gain, help you slowly recover the blocked money or bad debit from the past. The socials are circle burning. He will move away from the fair weather friends and focus on a small loyal circle of influencing people. Courage in communication. The aspect on your third house boosts your determination. You will speak your truth more firmly. Thought sometimes you may sound too bland. Success over revenge. The sudden 10th house. 10th aspect on your sixth house. The enemy debit. the enemy. The enemy debitors you will be legally and strategically defected those who suppose you. Debit liquidation, you will find the discipline to systematically pay off old loans and clearly your financial karma balance. Educational pursuits for a student it is in One thing I want to tell about the losing. It is in the path of the what we you doing better. You want to do right now is right. Is right. Right. We focus on that process is very well. We want to do the record, what we want to do, the religious. One second. Once about the religious, we want to do about the data once again. So inheritance, the religious, you are likely to visit an ancient temple or power spot that provide a profound mental peace and clarity. Slow but steady growth. Unlike the roller coaster of the past, your growth may now will be stable, slow, and unshakable. By 2020, you will be in much stronger position. The Jadam Katav's focus, the ninth house, the Meenam Rasi aspect of the third aspect on 11th house, the structural gain and the professional networking, the 11th house, the courage, travel, and discipline, the responsibility, the 10th aspect on 6th house, victory over disease, debit, and enemy. The key remedies. What is the key remedies? Perform abhisekam with milk or water on Monday to stabilize your moon rules emotions. The respect elders, taking care of your father, grandfather, or any teacher figure is the best remedy for 9th house Saturns. Visit Kuladevam, visit your ancient family, dive some temple at least once a year during the transit. Dhanam, donate books, pens, or education kits to poor student on Saturday. The mantra will be taking on the place. Once again, I want to talk about the mantra. Once again, the mantra will be taking on the place. What type of mantra we will follow? That's why you want to talk about that. Chant the Shiva Panchagari mantra. Om Namah Shivaya to align your mind with a Saturn discipline. This is a mantra. So thank you for the Cancer, Karka, Rasi, Saturn Transit prediction. Thank you. For Leo, Simba, Rasi, the Saturn transit into the spice is 2025 to 2028 is a period of intensive transformation and the karmic test. The karmic test is very important to handle that thing. Okay, in your Jadagam, Katam, this is the time for deep inner cleaner, settling old debits and handling an unexpected life shift with extremely patience. The Jadaka Katam in the Saturn leaves your seventh house of the partnership and enter the Meenam Rasi spices you the eighth house. The Rasi symbol Leo, the transition of the eighth house, the secrets, transformers, longevity, and hidden wealth from the eighth Saturn's cast. It is a gauge out the 10th house. The career, reputation, public life will be full transformation. The second house, the wealth speech, the second house, the wealth speech and the family in the fifth house, the children, creativity, investment, and post paradise will be working well. Is right. For the 15 key predictions 2025 to 2028, the asthma Sani pressure, you will be feel a general sense of the mental heaviness or obsession in your daily task. Think will be more slower than you like. The whole career hurdle that the 10th aspect in your 10th house means you must work twice as hard for the same recognition. Avoid quitting your job impulsive. Financial discipline, the second aspect, the wealth accumulations will be slow. This is the time to save, not spend. Unexpected expenses related to the health and our family may rise. The speech control, the aspect on the second house, you make? Can you make your words sound harsh or critical? Think twice before speaking to avoid a family friction. The hidden wealth, there is a strong possibility of receiving the money through inheritance, insurance, or old investment that you had forgot about. The investment risky. Investment risk is a fifth aspect. Strictly avoid the high risk speculation, trading, or gambling. Sudden the faith aspect in the fifth can lead to sudden financial shock if you are not careful. Interest in uptil research. You will be a natural drawn to a deeper subject like astrology, psychology, or investing research to find an answer to your life of mystery. The health vigilance. So pay attention to the caloric issues practically related to the reproduction system, teeth, bone health, routine checkup of our matter. The family response issue with the extended family may demand your time and financial control, causing the temporary stress. The transformation of the mindset, you will lose interest in superficial ego boost. The children's progress, you may worry more about the children's future or education. They will record your discipline guidance during this phase. The settling old debits. This is the extra way to systematically pay off old loans, start to reward those who take responsibility for their financial karma. Travels. Avoid the late night driving and be a extra problems during a long distance travel. And so all vehicle documents are the update. The spiritual person by early 2028, you will be emerging much strong, more reasons on the ground, having survived the fire of Sani. What is the remedies for the Simha Rasi? Lord Shiva. Visiting a Shiva temple on Saturday and lighting a lamp for the Lord Gala Bhairavar is the best protection against the Astamasani. Hanuman Chalisa. The Hanuman Chalisa daily provide the mental and physical courage need to face the obstacle. And Mirudha Mandra, chanting the Maha Mirujana Mandra, help in maintaining the good health and warding off a unexpected mixer. The service donate a black seeds, iron items, or black glass to the underprivileged or Saturday morning. Oil lamp, light a oil lamp facing a west direction every Saturday evening. This will be very useful for you. Thank you. Rank season through spices from 2025 to 2028. So it's a major relative check space. As Saturn occupied your seventh house, it is a creative direct opposite to your sign. Your Jadagam, this is known as a Saptami Shani or what is a Kandaka Shani. It is the period of the intention curing of strength of your foundation. The 50 in specific prediction based on your Jadaga Katam. We want to talk about the 15, the relationship test. First one, the relationship test. Your marriage or long-term partnership will be undergo a very stress test. Only bond built on truth and the mutual respect will survive this crisis. The professional alliance, you will be very careful about whom you trust in business. Your new partnership will be formality with the strict legal contract rather than verbal promise. It will be flash. The public image shift. Your reputation in society will be very bad. The Saturn demand that you maintain a high level of integrity to protect your social cut-off. Workplace responsibility with the seventh. The seventh aspect on your first house, your workload will be double. You will feel the weight of the leadership and the need to be more mature. The physical fatigue, you may experience a low energy or dryness in the body. Regular hydration or joint care are essentially in the Saturn gas can cause a physical stiffness. The domestic duty, the 10th aspect on your fourth house, bring a heavy responsibility, regardless proper property, home maintenance on your mother health, real estate decision. You might decide to sell an old property or commit to a long-term home loan. Any property will face initial delay, but it will be stable in the long run. The father guidance, the Saturn, the third aspect, third aspect, and ninth ninth house, such a serious tone in your relationship with your father or mentor. You may have to take over their duties. Is right. The spiritual discipline you approach to be a religious will shift from ritually to be a discipline. You will be seek deep ancient knowledge rather than a superficial spiritual trend. Delay luck. You will feel that a luck is working slowly. The sudden the sounds also answer that you get exactly what you are, no more, no less. Social circle will be you will be lost interest in large social gathering and prefer the company for one or two real friends who offer intellectual substance. Opposite management, open enemy or competitor may challenge your public. However, Saturn gives a strategical mind to outclass the presence. The maturity in speech. You will be more reserved. Your words will carry a more weight, and you will be prefer silence over an unnecessary argument. Travel for purpose, any long distance traveling during this period will be the work or family responsibility rather than the pure leisure. Foundation built by early 2013, you will be have built a rock solid foundation. Both your personal and professional life that will be serve you for the next 30 years. The Jataka Katam placement, the seventh house, the Meena Rasi, direct opposition to Virgo, the third house on the ninth house, challenge in luck, focusing on the higher learning and ethics, the seventh on the first house, impact on the health and the personality and self-image. The 10th expert in the fourth house, the focus on mother home and fixed asset. What is the remedies? The Lord Vishnu worship as a Mercury. Your Rasi Lord is friendly with Saturn. Chanting Vishnu Sahasranamam provides the mental clarity to handle a partnership stress. This home Saturday on, you want to be like a oil lamp facing west. You want to pray yourself. So marital harmonies, the respect your wife boundaries. Perform a Parvati temple helps ease some of those tension. Serve the physical challenge or elder on Saturday. The channel is highly pleasured by those who help the vulnerable. The mantra Om Sani Swarayam 108 times during a Saturday evening. Okay, thank you. For Leo Simba Rasi, the Saturn transit into the Pisces 2025 to 2028 is a period of intense transformation and the karmic test. The karmic test is very important to handle that thing. Okay, in your Jadakam, Katam, this is the time for deep inner cleaner, settling old debits and handling an unexpected life shift with extremely patience. The Jadaka Katam in the Saturn leaves your seventh house of the partnership and enter the Meenam Rasi spices you the eighth house. The Rasi symbol Leo, the transition of the eighth house, the secrets transforms longevity and hidden wealth. From the Saturn's cast, it is a gauge out that 10th house. The career, reputation, public life will be full transformation. The second house, the the second house, the wealth, speech, and the family in the fifth house, the children, creativity, investment, and post paradise will be working well. Is right. For the 15 key predictions 2025 to 2028, the Astama Sani pressure, you will be feel a general sense of the mental heaviness or obsession in your daily task. Think will be more slower than you like. The whole career hurdle that the 10th aspect, in your 10th house means you must work twice as hard for the same recognition. Avoid quitting your job impulsive. Financial discipline, the second aspect, the wealth accumulations will be slow. This is the time to save, not spend. Unexpected expenses related to the health and our family may rise. The speech control, the aspect on the second house, can you make your words sound harsh or critical? Think twice before speaking to avoid a family friction. The hidden wealth, there is a strong possibility of receiving the money through inheritance, insurance, or old investment that you had forgot about. The investment risk is a fifth aspect. The strictly avoid the high risk speculation, trading, or gambling. Sudden the faith aspect in the fifth can lead to sudden finance shock if you are not careful. Interest in uptil research. You will be a natural drawn to a deeper subject like astrology, psychology, or investing research to find an answer to your life of mystery. The health vigilance. So pay attention to the chloric issues practically related to the reproduction system, teeth, bone health, routine checkup over matter. The family response is with the extended family may demand your time and financial control, causing the temporary stress. The transformation of the mindset, you will lose interest in superficial ego boost. The children's progress, you may worry more about the children's future or education. They will record your discipline guidance during this phase. The settling old debits. This is the excellent way to systematically pay off old loans and reward those who take responsibility for their financial karma. Travels. Avoid the late night driving and be a extra problems during a long distance travel. And so all vehicle documents are the update. The spiritual person by early 2028, you will be emerging much strong, more resilience on the ground, having survived the fire of Sani. What is the remedies for the Simha Rasi? Lord Shiva. Visiting a Shiva temple on Saturday and lighting a lamp for the Lord Gala Bhairavar is the best protection against the Sani. Hanuman Chalisa. The Hanuman Chalisa daily provide the mental and physical courage need to face the obstacle. And Mirudha Mandra, chanting the Maha Mirujana Mandra, help in maintaining the good health and warding off a unexpected mixer. The service donate a black seeds, iron items, or black glass to the underprivileged or Saturday morning. Oil lamp, light a oil lamp facing this west direction every Saturday evening. This will be very, very useful for you. Thank you. For Libra, Tulam Rasi, the Saturn tracks into the Pisces Meena Rasi from 2025 to 2020. It is a highly supportive and power-packed space. After finishing the pressure of Astama Sani, the 8th house, in early 2025, the Saturn moved into a 6th house, Roga, Rina, Satrua, Jana. In Vedic astrology, Saturn in the 6th house is considered one of the best placement for the world success, as it is gift for the yoga, which yoga, the power to destroy the obstacle, have the 50 specific prediction based on the Jataka Kattam, the 50 prediction for the Libra 2025 to 2028. What is the sudden gain? The third aspect on eighth house, such as the sudden unexpected gain through insurance, maturity of old policy, or even a sudden inheritance. Deep research, you would develop a sharp investigation mind. This is an excellent time for those in auditing, researching, or complex technical field. Victory over enemy, you will be successfully overcome any hidden or open rivalry competitor at work. You will find it is impossible to keep up with your discipline space. The legal success, you have been involved in a long-standing the legal battle or a court case. These taxes bring a strong possibility of a favorable judgment. Debit clearance, you will find the financial discipline and resource to symmetrically pay off old loans or credit card debit, leading to a clean state. The health recovery. What is a chronic health issues that plague you are during astonistically will finally start to heal. You will be adapt a much more disciplined fitness routine. Professional dominance, your influence at the workplace will be grow. Superior will relying on your crisis management due to their steady nervous sudden gain. The third aspect on the eighth house, the sudden unexpected gain. So plan, you will be moved. The 7th house on the 12th house, 7th house on the 12th house. The seventh house on the 12th house, you will be moved from wasteful spending to the planned investment. Money might be spent on foreign travels or hospital-related charity. The foreign connection for those working in a MNC or seeking an offshore project. The 12th house aspect an open door for international professional success. The mental peace through isolation. You will be find comfort in your solitary meditation. You interest in the subconscious and the dream models will deepen. The courage communication, the 10th aspect of the third. Your speech will become more authoritative. You will be a fearless in expressing your ideas, which will be a command respect. The short distance traveled. The frequency business related travel is indicated. This trip will be physically demanding but professionally very rewarding. The sibling support. You may take on one responsibility for your younger sibling, or they may take two. You were
majority life's guidance during this phase. The skill mastery, this is the biggest window. The Libra is very important. The Libra is very important. The skill mastery is a very important window to be a four focus, the razor sharp focus, the unshakable stabilizer. By early 2028, you will have built a reputation as a reliability and form made individual with your finance and health fully under control. What is a Jataka Katam? What is a Jataka Katam is saying the 10th aspect on the third house boost in courage and effective communication will be provided. So what is the remedies you can follow? What is the remedies you follow? One second, we can tell about that. Lord Ganesha, since the sixth house, the rules rule the obstacle, pray to the Lord Ganesha and a smooth path. Serve the stick, donate a medicine or food to hospital or Saturday in to ensure your victories. Regular exercise is a remedies. Regular exercise is a remedies. For this transition, it help a channel sixth house energy. Feed the crows. Offer curd rice to crow on Saturday morning to maintain the domestic harmony and the health. Thank you. The Saturn Transit is a period of profound stabilization after the we focus on creativity, children, intelligent, and long-term investment have the 15 specific prediction for this space. The 15 prediction for Scorpio 2025 to 2028. The end of the domestic stress. The heavy atmosphere or suffocation you felt at home over the last 2.5 years finally begin to clear mental space. Written, serious, intelligent. You will be developed very structured and disciplined way of thinking. This is the excellent time for those deep research, coding, or complex mathematics. The children's responsibility is if you have a children, you will focus deeply on your discipline on long-term children's. Long-term education. They may require more of your time and structured guidance. Love life reality check. Saturn in the fifth house. The fifth house is very important. The fifth house is very important. Once again. The fifth house is very important. The fifth house, very important, act as the filter for romance. Phyrically relationship may fade with wild, serious soul level connection will forward toward commitment. Investment phases. This is not the time to get rich quick thing. Saturn rewarded long-term stable investment will be given. So fulfillment of desire, when result may be delayed, the aspect of the 11th house and said that your person's effort eventually lead to significantly and financial gain. The financial discipline, the 10th aspect of on second, your speech may become a more serious and economical. You will find yourself strictly budget for your family future. The family wealth management, you may take the lead in managing the ancestral wealth or resolving a long-standing family financial dispute. Educational passions for students, this transit demand 100% focus. There are no shortcut, but the knowledge you gain now will the foundation for your entire career. Creative blockage or breakthrough. You might initially face a creative block, but this is the Saturn push you to move from hobby level work to professional grade mastery, spiritual depth. You will find yourself drawn to an ancient mantra for meditative practice that require long-term discipline. Foundation for the fame. By early 2028, you will have built a reputation for being a wise and stable individual. People will come to you for serious advice. What will we do? What is the remedies? The parigaram, worship Lord Muruga. Since Scorpio is ruled by Mars, praying to Lord Muruga provides the energy to handle a certain discipline. Survey children, donate a foods or education kit to orphans or underprivileged children is the best remedy for the fifth house. We will follow. So you want to feed the birds, offering a grain to your birds, daily help in balancing the 11th house aspect. The mantra, Om Saniswaraya Namaha, you will follow. And and you want to be build the lamp. It's very important. You want to do Om Sanniswara Nama on the Saturday. You will be lighting a lamp. Ghee lamp is on Saturday is very helpful for your Saturn transition will be better. So thank you. Saturn transition cycle now move to the Sukrasthanam, house of happiness and comfort. In your Jataka Katam, the transit focus on your home, mother, vehicles, and internal peace is very important right now. The 15 prediction for that, we will talk about that. The Atta Astama impact, you will feel slightly heaviness at home, a sense of mental restlessness. The Saturn had asked to find happiness within the rather than through extremely objective property and real estate. The fourth house. This is the peak. This is the peak. This is the peak time for buying land, a house or a vehicles. However, expect delay in a paperwork or construction. Patience is mandatory. The mother health, you will be need to be extra attentive to your mother health. The old chronic disease may be a surface, requiring a disciplined medical routine. The domestic responsibilities you will be find yourself. Take on your head on the family. On the family is very important. On the head of the family road, regardless of your age, family members will look at you for a stability and decision. Career hurdles. On your sixth house means you will be work hard to defect the rivalry. You will be successful in the legal battles for professional competition through Sir Anderson's debit management. You will have the discipline to systematically pay off old loans. This is an excellent time to clear your financial karmic baggage. Relationship reality. Your professional reputation will be under a microscope. Superior will judge you strictly based on your conscience and ethics. Public service, you may feel silent at work initially, but this Saturn is pushing you to be rather than seeking a quick fame. Mental discipline, the 10th aspect on the first. Saturn direct. Look at your Lagnam self, make you more serious and mature. You will lose interest in superficial hobbies and focus on the life purpose. Physical vitality, you may experience a physical fatigue or dryness in the body. A strict diet and daily walking or yoga are essential to keep your energy level up. Vehicles. Ensure your vehicles are well maintained. Avoid race driving as a fourth house rules the transport and the Saturn demand is slow and steady. Ancestral connection. You may spend a time an ancestral home or reconnect with your family root and traditional. Educational concentration. For students, this is the time of deep digging. You will be prefer studying isolation and will be achieving a great result in the competitive exam through a repetition. Inner tradition, you will be move away from the wandering mindset to the settling mindset. You will be crave a stable home based on the emotional security is very important in the Katam. In the Jataka Katam is very important. So you can understand that thing very well. The placement, the fourth house, the 10th aspect on the first house. The 10th aspect on the first house, the impact on the personality, health, and the self-image is very important. So, okay, what is the remedy you want to follow? The worship Lord Dakshinamurti since Jupiter rules the Dhanusu Rasi, praying to the silent teacher, help in managing Saturn fourth house pressure. Respect the mother. Serving your mother or motherly figure is the most direct remedy for the fourth house Saturn transit. The Hanuman's Chalaya. What is every evening, Saturday evening to maintain mental courage and domestic peace. Serve the elders. Mantra, Om Sanniswaraya Namaha morning while lighting a mustard oil. You want to do it will be great relief for you. That's Razi. Keep rocking. Thank you. The Capricorn Makram Rasi, the Saturn transition. It mark it after nearly a decade of internal pressure transforming heavy lesson. Saturn move into the third house, Vikrama Stanam. In your Jadagam Katam, Saturn in your Rasi Lord moving into third house of courage, effect, and communication. Her final hands you to the certificate of success. Here the 50 specific prediction for this rewarding space. The 15 prediction for the Capricorn 2025 to So end. It is end of Sani transition right now. The heavy cloud at the last 7.5 years officially clearly, you will be feel an immediate surge in mental energy, physical lightning, and after the peak courage. You have a peak courage, you get it. You will regain the fighting spirit, any hesitation or fear that held you back during you will be disappear everything. Simply support your relationship with younger sibling improve. You may help them settle or they may become a significant source or fears of your strength for yourself. Victory over rivalry. The fifth house mean you will be outsmart competitor through the superior intelligent strategic planning. Discipline creative. If you are in the creative field, you will move away from abstract idea to more monetary product. Your hobby would become a serious income source. Investment maturity. Money invested during the difficult Saturn yearly will finally start giving you stability, long-term return. Avoid a high-risk gambling. Stick to your plan. Fulfillment of desire. What is that? You get the seventh house of the fortune and said that you are long held, you are long you are long you are long held you are long held you are long avoid a high risk gambling, stick to your plan. The seventh house of a fortune answered that your long held dream, like buying a home or international travel, or start manifesting. You will move from asking a God for help to thanking you, God, for strength. Your spiritual practice will become a resilient part of your daily routine. Relationship with father, you may take on major family responsibility or handle your father business legal affair with great maturity. Foreign link, the 10th. The Saturn on the 12th house is excellent for those cooking in export import MNC or seeking to settle in a foreign language. Fit financial management. You will become a master of art controlling a wasteful expense or your saving muscle will be at the strongest during these 3 years. New skill acquisition. You like to learn a technical skill, a new language or a complex tool that will be significantly boost your market value. Unshakable confidence. By the end of this track, so you will have established yourself as a leader in field with a rock solid reputation and a clear path forwards thinking. So for what the remedies you want for the Lord Hanuman? Lord Hanuman, in Saturday, you want to pray for Lord Hanuman workshop, you want to follow that. Help soldiers, security person, or those in a physical demanding job, aligned with the third house Saturn. What is the Sani? Donate a stationery books to the students or young professors. The great third house remedies. Mantra, you what I want to know, Om Shani Svaraya Namaga. That is very, very big helpful for you. You can keep following. Thank you. The Dhanasthanam, what is will be talking about that, the Dhanasthanam. What is this? What is the in your Jatakatam? Saturn is a Rasi Lord having in the second house, focus on cosmic energy, on your finance, family asset, and speech. There are the 15 prediction for this is circular transition. 15 prediction for the acronym. So to shift in Saturn transition effect, the heavy metal and the physical burden on yourself. The first house lift, the focus lift from personal survey to the financial building. Wealth consultant, the second house, you will become extremely disciplined with the money. You will stop leaking and start building a solid corpus for the future. Family responsibility, you will emerge as the financial pillar of your family. Relative will look to you for major decisions regarding sad asset or ancestral property. Measured speed, Saturn in the second house make you words heavy and impactful. You will be speak less, but with much more authority and spread. Dietary discipline, you will be naturally gravitate to very simpler, more saving depth. Diet, this is a great time to quiet any linger bad habit like smoking or excess sugar. The property in the third aspect on the fourth house, this is a slow but steady investment in real estate or a major home readiness project. Mother support, while your mother health may require a disciplined routine, her blessing and advice will be your secret weapon for success. Inner peace, you will be find a happiness in simplicity rather than luxury. Domestic life will become more stable. Domestic life is very, very stable. That is very important right now. house. So victory over obstacle, we will follow the 7th aspect on the 8th house. The 8th house. The 8th house help you clear all debit and settle the insurance or legal matter that were stuck. Okay, you will be develop a deep interest in legacy building and long-term health. This is an excellent time for those in investing on or occultal science. Gain through effect. What will do that? The social set filter. You will be distance yourself from expensive or fake social. You will be prefer friends who had a value to your friends and bank balance. Brotherhood support. Your elder sibling on influence will provide the tough love and financial. You need to grow. Truth telling impact. Your honest mind offered some people initially, but your reputation for being straightforward will eventually win your high level respect. The final reason why by early 2008, Saturn preferred to leave his spicy. You Saturn will end early, leaving you with a massive bank balance and a much wiser soul. Much wiser soul. And what I want to say first, spend later. This is a simple habit, act as a physical remedy to align your energy with the discipline, the second house Saturns. And you want to be do at maintain absolute honest in your speech is a living remedies that please Saturn instantly. You give the donate food, especially to those who are hungry or physically challenged. Is the most powerful remedy for the second Saturns. This is very important. What are you doing right now? The stability in home, property and mother affairs, transform and settling debit and research. The 10th house is structured gain, fulfillment of desire and networking. Is right. You can get the point. You want the remedies you can follow right now. Okay, thank you very much. For Meena Rasi, the Saturn transition from 2025 to 2029 is the most significant astrological event of for the decade. The Saturn moved in from first house Lagnam, marking the peak phase, Janmachani of your 7.5 Saturn transition effect. In your Jataka Katam, Saturn, the Lord of Karma, sit directly on moon sign. This is the referring fire. It's a referring fire. The 15 predictions of spice, the peak. The Janmachani, you will feel a heavy sense of responsibility. Life will demand that you stop being a dreamer and become a doer. The personality researching, you will be said your bold skin, your outlook on life will move from emotional fuel to discipline, serious and practically. Physical discipline, the first house. The Saturn demand is strict. The Saturn demand. The Saturn demand is strict health routine is very important. If you neglect your body, you will feel what I think is you may be given a leadership role that you feel like a very burden, but build your legacy. The professional reputation, your status in society will be judged strictly by your ethics. Any shortcut take in the place, the Saturn director has on the 7th house act as a filter. Weak relationship will face high tension. The seventh house is very important. Will face a high tension. While committed one will become a rocky salt through a sad struggle. Business formality. If you are a business owner, you will move away from trust-based deal to strictly legal document and contract. Courage through the effect. The third aspect on third house give you the silent strength to take a bold initiative. You will work hard, then you can work more. Delay rewards. Success will not be instant. The Saturn, the first phase ensure that reward or delayed until you have a truly earned them through a persistence. Is right. The persistence, a property and stability. You will feel strong urge to root yourself. Many spies native will buy a home or land during this phase as security measures. You will be crave more me time. Meditation and isolation will become your tool for recharging your energy is very important. You will become a minimalist. Your spending habit will shift from luxury to utility, helping you build a safety net for the
net for the future. The new one by early 2020, you will be emerged as a much most powerful and respect ground individuality that are ready for the ascending. Key remedies. What are the remedies you can parigaram? As a lot of time, performing milk abhisekam on Saturday help cool the intensity of Janma Shani. The Hanuman says, resist this daily is the ultimate field. Sealed again the mental stress of Sani transition effect. The self-discipline. The best remedy is the fixed settling. Wake up early and be punctual. Sorted, reward those who respect time. The service to the elder, providing a food wear, umbrella or food to the elder or worker on the Saturday is a heavily effective. Om Saniswaraya Maga 108 times every evening while lighting a oil lamp. It is the best solution for you. You can do it for you. So all the Rossi prediction will be given everyone want to do the follow the remedies and the follow the advice properly. You can work very well. Thank you very much. Om Namah Shivaya. Prediction for the Saturn Transit in 2026, categorized by life theme. The career and the professional life, the quiet promotion, the leadership role will be given to those who work steadily behind the scene rather than the loudest voice. First, the accountability crisis. Hidden workplaces, misconduct or fraudulent business model from the last few years will be exposed. Rise of the second career. Many will leave a high-paying corporate job for solo-aligned vacation is healing or art or teaching. However, overseas assignment with the professional MNC will see spikes in opportunity for the relocating or the long-term foreign projects. And the next one. The slow but permanent success, instant viral success will fade. The focus returned to building a 30-year professional legacy. The mental health in HR is the corporate policy will shift to the digital dioxide day and mental health breaks. What is the administrative government regulations on and decentralize technology to bring the order to the digital SASO. End of the progression, Saturn in Spices force you to finally act on the business idea you have been dreaming about for years. Mentorship focus, senior officer and elder will play the fair role in grooming the next generation of leadership. Legacy planning, a massive increasing in young people. A massive increasing in the young people settling up wills, trust and 20-year retirement funds. In daily trading, the high risk and the short-term day trading will see a decline in favor of value investing. Debit liquidation, a collective push toward debit-free living as an interest in the consumer side. The wealth through the water, interest related to the maritime trade, these and beverage will see a significant capital inflow. The charitable spending, a shift toward the giving as a primary way. People seek to balance their karma accounts. What is the health and well-being? Focus on the feet. There will be a surge in the health awareness and a corrective footwear tech. Insomnia awareness. The sleeping hygiene is becoming a top public health priority as a Saturn highlight the impact of stress on rest. Mainstream yoga, meditation, Ayurvedic move from alternate to preventing a medical standard. What is a chronic issues or revelations long-standing health problem will finally be diagnosed and treated through a disciplined slow healing. Immune system vigilance. Saturn and spices make the body more sensitive to toxin, organic and clean eating become a necessity. Emotional resilience. The therapy shift from talking to doing with your focus on building an emotional boundary and grit it. Addictive breaking. 2026 is the most powerful year to quiet a smoking, alcohol, or digital addiction through a cold turkey discipline. Bond and joint care. Increase focus on calcium level and positive Saturn dry energy affecting the skilled system. Water therapy. Hydrotherapy and thermal bath will become a popular for stress management.
And deoxys, spiritual protection, use of protective ritual and grounding exercise will be significantly scientifically linked to lower cholesterol level, relationship and family. What is it? You will be moved from 500 contact to the 5 real friends who offer a genuine solo support. The marriage is truth. Marriage will undergo a stress test. So superficial bond may dissolve while stronger one enter a golden age of trust. Respect for elder. Renewed cultural emphasis on taking care of parents and grandparents as a primary duty. Emotional distance. Feeling alone together will occur, forcing partner to developing their own inner lives. Closure of past cycle. People from 7 to 10 years ago may reappear to settle emotional debate. Parenting discipline. The parent will be focused more on the children character and value rather than just their academic grade. In-law relations. The attention with extend a family will record a tactful silence and mature boundary to resolve. Or care caregiver awareness, increase the social support and increase for those who take care of the chronicle family members. Truth in speech, you will be stop people pleasing and stop people uncomfortable but unnecessary of the truth. The global and spiritual trends will be setting. Religious reforming major controversial involving the spiritual guru will lead to a global demand for transparency in religious institute. Water conflict and the treats over international water rights will dominate the global new cycle. The environmental karma, the visibility satellite progress on reforesting and ozone cleanup as the global green guilt turned into a green action. The end of the viral fame. The audience will reject the superficial influence, favor as subject matter, expect the deep knowledge. Silence result and digital free zones will become the most expensive. Reclaimants offering exercises in people researching their family trees to find a sense of belonging in the digital world. Justice for the vulnerability, significant reform for the elder, the homeless, the mortality, the nationalism, globalism, a move toward the religious self-acceptance as a nationalist, the frankness, the collective healing, mass focus on processing, collecting drama from the earlier 2000 through 2020, through memorial and art, the rise of inner integrity, the external validation, likes, followers will lose value, the primary goal become a self-respect. Is a very